Hey guys, hope you're all doing well today. You might notice a little bit of a background change, and that's because I'm at my boyfriend's place in Melbourne at the moment, and I'm going to be here for the next 2.5 weeks before we go back up to Sydney for Christmas. So quickly, just before I get onto the review, I'm going to tell you what I'm wearing on my lips today, and it is the Essence lip liner in 10 Femme Fatale. And on top of that, I'm wearing the Essence lipstick in 48 Red Carpet, which looks like this. I'm going to be doing a little bit of a review plus demo on the Essence red lip combination soon, so I'm sure to check that out if you're interested. Today I'm going to be doing a review of the Giorgio Armani Lasting Silk UV Foundation with SPF 20, which looks like this, and I'm in the shade 5.5. So this is what the packaging looks like. It's very sleek and nice looking. It's got a matte black lid that says Giorgio Armani across the top, and this kind of frosty beige looking, I believe it's plastic, might be glass, I'm not sure, bottle, and it comes with a pump as well, which is really handy. It comes in 8 shades ranging from fair to dark, and also cool and warm tones as well, but I would suggest just going to the Giorgio Armani counter. So I'm wearing it on my skin at the moment with nothing else. I'm wearing it on top of my Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Liquid Daily Sun Protection with SPF 55. Some people do use that as a primer, but I just use it as a sunscreen. So all I've got is that and the foundation, so you can see exactly what kind of finish you get. I don't have any powder, concealer or anything on it at all. I put this on maybe like 2 hours ago. I usually don't wear this foundation with a primer or a powder for that matter, just because I feel like for my normal skin, on a normal day I can get a good 8 hours wear out of this, no issues at all. I do, however, usually wear it with a makeup setting spray such as the Scandinavia sprays, just because my days are usually close to 12 or 15 hour days, so I just like that kind of extra protection to make sure that my foundation will last the whole 12 or 15 hours. During kind of the warmer times, I will wear a powder on top just to make sure I don't look super shiny, especially in my T-zone, because I do become more of a combination skin type during the warmer months. But this foundation is actually those types of foundations that actually look better as you wear it, so it looks better throughout the day. I'm not sure how that happens, but I feel like it really just blends into my skin and kind of diffuses my blemishes better throughout the day without losing any of its coverage. So if you have normal skin and you like this kind of very natural finish, which is kind of not matte and not dewy, just a really natural satiny finish, you could definitely get away without wearing a primer or powder or anything really. If you like it to make it last a little bit longer, then I would suggest wearing a makeup setting spray. If you have combination or oily skin though, and you do prefer more of a matte finish, I would maybe suggest using it with a matte primer and powder, maybe just through the T-zone, and also makeup finishing spray, and then kind of this will make your skin look pretty much flawless all throughout the day. And I always get compliments on the way this makes my skin look, and it's kind of really hard to describe. Like but my friends will just say to me, you know, what foundation are you using? Your skin just looks so, and they're kind of like speechless. But how I apply it is I apply it with my Sigma F80 flat top synthetic kabuki brush, which looks like this. And the first step that I do, and this is totally optional, but I just do it anyway, it's just something that I do with all my foundations pretty much, is I do one spray of my MAC Fix Plus directly onto the brush. I feel like it just adds a little bit more of a moisture to the foundation, and maybe it helps my makeup last longer. I don't really think it does, but it's just something I do out of habit, I guess. And then I take one pump of my foundation, all you need is one pump, directly onto the brush. I just kind of dot it in between my eyebrows, nose, cheeks and chin, and really buff that in all over my face. This foundation spreads and buffs really easily, and then I take any excess onto my neck, and that first pump will provide like medium coverage. It'll totally even out my skin tone, and yeah, like that one pump a little bit goes a really long way. Even though it blends and buffs really easily, you don't lose any of the coverage, which is amazing. And then what I do is I take half a pump and I concentrate that on the areas where kind of a little bit of redness or like really bad acne scarring is just not shining, but is coming through that first layer of foundation, which is between my eyebrows, kind of around my nose, my chin, and I have like just a little bit of extra scarring over here. And what I do with that second half a pump is I kind of just, what is this called, like stipple it on, as opposed to actually like buffing it away. I'll just stipple that extra bit of layer on, and that is kind of what I did today. I think I've been wearing it for about 2 hours now, and yeah, so you can really get a medium to buildable coverage. I mentioned previously that the finish you get is very natural. It's not matte, but it's definitely not that kind of glowy or dewy or anything like that. It's a definitely more natural look, and you can suit it to your preferences. So if you do like more of a matte finish, I would suggest just powdering your T-zone like I mentioned before, or using a matte kind of primer. I personally prefer this natural finish, so like I said, I won't even use a powder most of the time. It's definitely an amazing all-round foundation. I could see why you'll be hesitant to kind of use this as your everyday foundation just due to the kind of hefty price tag, but like I said, you only need a tiny pump, so in the end I think that kind of justifies it. So yeah, I picked this up from David Jones. I think I've raved enough about this product. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions or requests, please feel free to leave them in the comments bar below. Also, don't forget to check out my 2 Christmas giveaways that I have on at the moment. One on my YouTube channel, which was just the previous video, and one on my blog, which is peachesbeauty.blogspot.com. If you would like more frequent updates, then please follow me on Instagram and Twitter, which is peachesbeauty. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll hope to see you guys soon. Bye!